Hello everyone. Good evening, guys. Halo Sis Ika. Halo Bro Bara. Sis Mori, Bro Rahmat, Sis Ri, and Sis Yani. Welcome back to the class, everyone. You guys, Sis Ika, how are you today, Sis Ika? You good? Sis Ika, are you here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm from
Yeah.
toilet. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Sis Ika, how's the life today?
Pardon me. I can
Yeah.
catch you.
How's life today, Sis Ika?
Um,
Gimana
Today is
kabarnya?
good. Yeah, I'm good
Ah,
today.
you're
Yeah.
good? Okay, sounds great that you're always good. By the way, Sis Ika, how is the weather in your place right now?
The weather right now is light, but in the
Oh,
morning is light, but in the afternoon, the weather is about light rain
oh,
until about 6
oh,
p.m.
all
Yeah,
right.
but
Okay,
but now the rain is stop.
top. Mm-hmm.
Apa sudah have stop
Mm-hmm.
and the weather is just light. Yeah.
Okay, so great. Well done, Sis Ika. Thank you so much for answering that. Okay, what about others? Bro Bara, hello. Good evening, Bro Bara.
Hello.
Hello, Bro Bara. How are you today, bro?
Yes,
Yeah, how are you today?
I am good.
Oh, sure. Bro Bara, do you go to school today, Bro Bara?
No.
No. Oh, you were cutting holiday, right? Okay. What about tomorrow? Will you go to school tomorrow, Bro Bara?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what will you learn tomorrow in your school? What is the subject, bro?
Uh,
Hmm.
Mathematics and English.
Oh, sure. So you will learn English tomorrow, Bro Bara. All right. That's keep it up, Bro Bara. All right, thank you so much, Roberta. Okay, so you guys today, yes, let's open our class today, everyone, while waiting others. So, good evening, guys. Welcome back to the class again with speaking partner. We are
We
the
are the
best.
best
Partner.
partner.
Okay, what's password, guys?
Keep
Keep
smile.
smile.
Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so guys, today is our fifth meetings, right? And before we learn our main topic, this is like I said to you at the time in the beginning of our class, yeah, in the first day, we would like to learn or to do listening once in a week. That's why today we will do that, everyone. So, guys, let's please, I ask you to prepare your paper and also your pen to answer the question later. Okay, so let's get started. Kita akan dengerin listening nih, guys. The listening is about multiple stories. Guys ya. Ini listeningnya adalah ABC, right? Multiple choice. And I have 5 questions. The topic is about hard work versus talent. So we have 2 people like Gary and also Fiasan. They talk about Fiasan and Gary discuss what trade is more important in order to success. Untuk sukses itu yang penting, paling penting itu apa sih? This is hard work or talent. So both of them discuss about it. And the question is thus this one. 5 ya guys. The first question, what does he thinks is more important? He berarti si Fiasan. And what does she thinks more important? Kalau si perempuan apa nih menurut si perempuan? And what talent does she wish she had? She wish she had. And what does he wish about basketball? He, yang laki-laki ya. And the last question is, what talent does she say beats hard work? That's the question, like a multiple choice question. So you guys, are you ready, everyone? Siap ya, teman-teman? So 1, 2, 3, go. This is our listening time. I will turn off your microphone first and try to listen as well, guys. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so Viasan, what do you think is the
the most important, hard work or talent? Or what is more useful?
That's an interesting question because I think they both play a role in whatever task that you're doing. But personally, I think that hard work is more important than talent. And I'll give you a couple examples of why I feel hard work is more important. I think in order to master any skill, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whether it's performing well at a task, you need to stay focused on the task at hand. And some people are naturally good at that task. For example, if I'm really quick at typing on a computer, I'll be able to print out multiple spreadsheets, complete a lot of work, and finish my assignments faster. However, I believe to really go above and beyond and master that skill, with that talent, hard work needs to be attributed as well. Without hard work, you might, even if you're good at typing on a computer, you might not want to feel like typing on a computer. You might be lazy, and you just might not want to do that task. But hard work trains you to become good at a task and do it very well, master it, and become efficient with your time. And so that's why I think hard work outweighs talent because I think there's more dedication in hard work, there's regimen in hard work, and once you've mastered hard work in a specific skill, I think you can master it a lot more easier than someone who's naturally talented at that task.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think you pretty much summed it up,
Yeah.
though. But yeah, I agree that hard work is more important than talent. And you could be very talented, but if you don't have the work ethic, then it doesn't really matter. Like, or especially if we're thinking about getting jobs or
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, hard work definitely
Is there
more
a
important.
task that you spend a lot of time at and given that hard work to master?
I started playing guitar 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I never played an instrument before. And I'm like, usually I can be very lazy when learning new things. Like, I get unmotivated very quickly. But one day it was just like, okay, I have a guitar lying around. I just really want to learn how to play now. And I just put in a lot of work and
Yeah.
hours, and now I play the guitar. And I'm like, I am very proud of myself because
Yeah,
I put
that's amazing.
that work into it. And like someone, like maybe I, if I was born with the talent to just play guitar, that would be cool. But I wouldn't have the same like satisfaction of like putting my mind to it and
Yeah.
getting good. Yeah. So I don't know what I
Yeah,
was
well,
gonna say.
that's a
Yeah.
great example of using hard work and something that you like to do. That's amazing, yeah. So do you think there's any exceptions where talent is more important than hard work?
I think so. Like maybe especially in the entertainment business.
Hmm.
Like, you could put in a lot of hours, but if you want to be really good,
Hmm.
like a really famous actor or a really famous singer, they'll choose the more talented ones, and often the most talented ones are the ones with the predisposed talent,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like, no, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
here's an example I
Yeah.
have. So one of my interests is basketball, and usually the highest level of basketball is, I would say, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, which is run in America and in Canada. And usually lots of basketball players are very tall.
Right, right.
For that reason, they're able to have longer limbs. They're able to do a lot more things with the basketball. For example, jump, shoot, run with the basketball, and play the sport at a more higher level than someone who didn't have those natural physical traits. And so I would say that in that case, talent, someone's talented at basketball, would be at a slightly more advantageous position than someone who, for example, myself, I'm 5'6", who puts a lot of hard work into basketball, but just can't beat someone who's 6'4" and just runs extremely quick because they're talented. So
Right.
that might be one example of where talent, in some cases, beats hard work.
Yeah, and I think the same goes for singing, for example. Like,
Hmm.
you could practice singing, but if you're just born with a very beautiful voice, then maybe you're better off performing, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we have done it, guys. I think you have got the answer right. We just listened it once, everyone, not twice. All right, okay. So you guys, let's check your work, everyone. Start from the first one. What does he think is more important? What do you think, guys? What is the answer?
Hard
Hard
work.
work.
Hard work.
Hard
A,
work.
hard work.
Hard
What
work.
about the second? What about she? What does she
A,
think
work
is more
too.
important?
A is
Talent.
That's
hard
the
hard
same.
work.
Hard
A.
or
Hard
maybe
work.
talent. Which one?
Hard
Talent.
Okay,
work.
so we just kita kumpulkan dulu jawabannya ada dua ya.
Hard
Okay,
work.
and then is number 3. What talent does she wish he had?
Playing guitar.
Playing
Playing
guitar.
guitar.
Playing guitar. All right, and number 4. What does she wish about the basketball?
He was
He
taller.
was taller.
He could show what? He was taller. All right, and number 5. What talent does she
Singing.
say beats hard
Singing.
work? Singing,
Singing.
Acting.
acting. All right. So, wow, guys, let's check your work. I have a key answer, and this one is the correct one. Number 1 is A. That's the hard work, and number 2, that's the same. This is A, not talent. Hard work. That's the same. So both of them are agree with the hard work is more important than talent. And number 3 is B, playing guitar. Number 4 is he was taller. And the last question is singing. Yeah, so she talks about singing, guys. So that's why singing is the answer. So you guys, anyone gets all right? Label semua nih?
Me.
Oh,
Me.
sure. You're so good. What about one mistake? Anyone get one mistake? Salah satu?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really. Oh, sure. That's okay. That's no problem. And the second, oh, maybe 2 mistakes. Anyone get 2 mistakes? Salah dua?
Me.
All right. That's okay, guys. 3 mistakes? 3? No one? 4? No one. All right, guys. So great, you are, guys. So don't worry. We still have to improve again. So we still have more time to always improve our listening, everyone. Yeah. We will do it once in a week, everyone. Okay, so don't worry. As addition topic. Okay, so guys, back to here. And do you know, guys, what is the topic for today? What we're going to talk about?
Countable and uncountable noun.
Sure, Jessica, that's right. Our topic is about countable and uncountable noun. Part 1, okay. Ada 2 part ya guys ya. Part 1, kalau rame, kita lanjut part kedua. Kalau rame, kayak apa aja guys. So we will continue the next day on Monday. We talk about the second part. And this day we just talk about countable and countable noun part 1. Okay, so let's try to talk about this, everyone. Okay, guys, so look at this example. We don't have a cheetah topic. I think you have known this one. Look at the example, guys. Let's try to translate that in Bahasa. I'm making a cup of tea. What is the meaning of I'm making a cup of tea? Apa guys artinya nih?
Membuat
Saya sedang membuat secangkir kopi. So we have a cup of tea. Secangkir. What about this? There is so many on the table.
Ada beberapa
Ada beberapa uang di atas
Ada
meja.
uang ada beberapa. There is some money on the table. What about number 3? Have we got any bread?
Apakah kita dapat mendapatkan
roti.
Roti. Alright. Okay. What about this? How many chairs do we need?
Berapa kursi yang kita
Berapa
butuhkan?
banyak kursi yang
Yeah,
kita
berapa
butuhkan?
banyak kursi? And how much milk have we got?
Berapa banyak
susu
susu yang bisa kita
kita dapat?
dapatkan?
Alright, ya, berapa banyak susu yang kita dapat? Ya, have we got? Yang sudah kita dapat. And anyway, guys, we have a difference, right? So we talk about how to use some, any, how many, how much. And addition, like we use some, ya guys, ya, or maybe a lot of. Yeah, this one, guys, yeah. So we just talk about this. Let's try to figure it out. Start from the first. Guys, ya, yang pertama nih. That's the lesson and explanation. And This one. Guys, noun. Noun. What is noun? Kata?
Kata benda.
Kata benda. Yes, guys. Nouns can be countable or uncountable. Ya pasti kata benda itu bisa dihitung, ada yang bisa dihitung, ada yang enggak gitu guys ya. Countable nouns yang bisa dihitung kayak apa aja? An apple. Apple. Apple bisa dihitung. An apple. 2 apples. 3 apples gitu guys ya. Kalau jumlah satu ya just normal. Kalau jumlahnya lebih dari satu dan bisa dihitung ya, bendanya ditambah s di akhirnya. Semua guys ya. 2 apples, 3 apples, and as a straw. Kalau uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Ini nggak bisa dihitung nih. For example, air, udara, rice, ya guys ya, and water. Itu nggak bisa dihitung. Meskipun banyak jumlahnya, kita nggak perlu ditambah as waters, airs, rices. No. Nggak perlu ditambah SES ya guys ya untuk jamaknya. Nah, so guys, when you learn a new noun, you should check it first. It is countable or uncountable and not how it is used in the sentence. Kalau kita belajar sebuah kata benda baru, kita harus tahu nih guys. Ini tuh noun kata benda yang masuk countable atau uncountable. Gitu guys ya. Kita harus tahu membedakan itu dulu. Yang bisa dihitung sama enggak. Gitu guys ya. Okay. And then this is our main topic. We learned the first. Let's talk about countable nouns, especially in positive sentence. Kita ada dua nih guys nanti. We have in positive sentence and in negative sentence. Yes, ya. Especially when we use this. Kita penggunaan e dan en. E dan en ini tergantung ya, bisa ini kayak artikel itu guys. Jadi bisa berarti sebuah, seekor, seorang. This depends on the context. Okay. For singulars, en dan e digunakan untuk benda. Ini kalimat positif dulu kita belajarnya guys ya. Benda yang bisa dihitung. Oke. Countable nouns. Dan di situ singular noun. Bendanya bisa dihitung nih guys. Kita harus menggunakan e. Ya guys ya. E. But it's gonna be different. Kalau bendanya itu banyak, lebih dari satu, kita menggunakan yang namanya some. Some. Di sini artinya beberapa, gitu guys ya. Beberapa. Ini in bahasa. Some. Kita menggunakan berapa? Ketika bendanya bisa dihitung di kalimat positif dan juga lebih dari satu. Or we can say plural noun. Guys ya. For example, there is a man at the door. What is the meaning guys? Ada
laki-laki di
Ada laki-laki
seorang
di
laki-laki
pintu. Seorang laki-laki
pintu.
di
Nah,
di
we have
pintu.
a. Kenapa kita menggunakan a? Karena man. Satu orang doang guys nih guys ya. Satu orang doang nih. Itu guys. Singular noun. Banyak pakai a. Teman-teman masih ingat ya cara menggunakan a sama en? Masih pastinya ya. Oke. Alright. And the next one is this. The second. I have some friends in New York. What is the meaning?
Aku
Saya
mempunyai
memiliki teman di New
beberapa
York.
teman di New York.
Iya, saya punya beberapa teman di New York. Ingat artinya beberapa. Kenapa kita menggunakan some? Karena noun-nya di sini lebih dari satu, guys. Friends. Friends. Ingat ya, benernya bisa dihitung. Maka tambah S di belakangnya. I have some friends in New York. Saya punya beberapa teman di New York. Gitu, guys ya. This is a positive sentence. And negative sentence. Basically sama aja guys. Oke. Untuk yang singular, ini singular ya guys ya. Bentuknya singular itu sama. Ketika e sama en tetap menggunakan yang namanya e dan en ketika singular. Benda bisa dihitung di negative sentence tetap sama ya. Semua menggunakan e dan en sama tetepan guys. Tapi beda lagi kalau di sini bentuknya itu negatif yang bermakna beberapa, kita nggak boleh pakai some, but we use any. Any. Ingat ya, artinya beberapa. Some sama any itu sama, artinya beberapa. Bedanya di positif and negatif. Gitu guys. For example, I don't have a dog. Artinya apa nih guys? Saya
Tidak
Saya
Saya
tidak
punya
tidak
memiliki
mempunyai
anjing.
seekor
Ya,
anjing.
saya pun tidak punya seekor anjing. Kalau yang kedua nih, there aren't any seats.
Apakah
Tidak
Anda
ada
memiliki
Tidak ada.
tempat
tidak ada
Tidak ada
Ada
seat.
beberapa
tempat
tempat
duduk.
duduk?
tempat
duduk.
duduk. Tidak ada beberapa tempat duduk. You know guys, seat itu kan lurus atau yang bergandeng panjang gitu guys, you know? You sit. Kalau satu-satu ya chair gitu guys ya. Oke, there aren't any seats. Beberapa. Nah, kalau kita analisis guys ya. Oke, look at this. Kita pakai karena jumlahnya satu ya guys ya. Ini negatif ya guys ya. Look at this, negative sentence. Kita pakai any kalau di situ jumlahnya banyak. Noun-nya itu banyak, seats. Gitu guys ya. You got it everyone. And I can get the conclusion of it to make it simple. When you understand this, coba teman-teman berpikir punya gini nih. Kamu ini kita kalau kontesnya itu singular udah bisa ya semuanya pakai dan en, entah kalimat positif atau negatif. Kalau tunggal, kalau jamak bendanya, coba Bovi kasih contoh nih. Kamu punya beberapa buku. Kalimat positif berarti gimana guys? You
You have
have
some books.
some books.
some books.
Books.
Some books, guys. Oke, bisa dihitung nih, guys ya. Ingat, countable noun, tambah S. You have some books. Nah, ini kalimat positif. Kalau kalimat negatifnya, kamu tidak punya beberapa buku, berarti gimana?
You have
You don't
any
have
book.
you are
Any-
you are
You
any
don't,
book.
guys. Hey,
You don't. Oh
You
yeah.
don't
Don't
have any.
any
You don't
book.
have
You
any
don't have
books.
any books.
Ya, gitu, guys. This is positive and negative. Ya, teman-teman harus bisa mengubah kalimat positif dan negatif ya. Ini kalimat positifnya teman-teman, kalimat negatifnya. Kita pakai don't. Guys, T-nya kurang nih. Don't. Gitu guys ya. Don't atau do not gitu guys ya. Positif and negatif. Don't forget, kalau kalimat positif kita pakai some, artinya beberapa. And in negative sentence, we use any. Sama artinya beberapa. The common mistake, always use some. I have some books. I don't have some books. No, guys. Only in positive sentence we use some. But in negative sentence we use any. Artinya sama ya, beberapa. You got it, everyone? Aman ya di sini? This is the simple one.
Okay.
Sorry,
Guys, yeah.
Taufik.
Mm.
Can we use any in positive sentence in or uncountable nouns?
Habis ini kita lanjutin sis. Okay? Alright. Okay. So go ahead to the following one. Okay. I will close it. Okay, guys. Wait. The following one is this. Kita lanjut yang namanya uncountable noun. Tadi kan benda yang bisa dihitung nih. Selanjutnya yang kedua, part 2-nya. Oke. Lanjut di uncountable noun. Ingat, uncountable noun nggak bisa dihitung. Contohnya apa aja? Bread, money. Ingat ya, duit itu nggak bisa dihitung ya guys ya. Itu masuk uncountable noun. Yang bisa dihitung itu adalah jumlahnya, nominalnya. Kalau jumlahnya nggak terhingga ya, kertasnya itu banyak banget pasti. Nominalnya baru bisa dihitung. This is uncountable. Rice, advice, coffee, language, information, furniture. Itu salah satu contoh-contoh benda yang uncountable, gak bisa dihitung. Itu guys ya. Alright. And we have this everyone. Tetap sama ya, kita masih bahas some dan any. Sama yang kayak Sis Ika tadi katakan ya. So, tanya, katakan. Look at this. Tetap sama guys. Kita menggunakan some dengan benda yang bisa dihitung. Yang benda yang tidak bisa dihitung. In positive sentence. Dan any di negative sentence. Jadi, basically, that is the same ya guys ya, sama kayak tadi ya guys ya. Jadi entah bendanya bisa dihitung atau enggak nih guys ya. Oke, dihitung atau enggak tetap ya guys ya penggunaannya. Bedanya di positif negatif aja. Sama nih. For example, there is some milk in the fridge. Artinya apa guys? Ada
Ada
susu
di
beberapa
ada beberapa susu
di kulkas. Kita tetap pakai some. Tetap ya guys ya, karena kalimatnya kan positif nih guys ya. Positive sentence. We still use some ya guys ya, meskipun ini nggak bisa dihitung Okay. And then there isn't any coffee.
Tidak
ada.
Tidak ada kopi.
beberapa kopi.
Ya, nggak ada beberapa kopi. Kita pakai any meskipun coffee uncountable. Oke. Nah, nanti bisa disimpulkan entah itu noun atau kata bendanya itu countable or uncountable, bisa dihitung atau enggak. Ketika kalimat positif untuk bilang beberapa tetap pakai some. Kalimat negatif baru pakai any. Gitu ya. Oke, Sisika. Aman ya, Sisika?
Yes, Bro Vic. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Gitu guys ya. So you can say that everyone. Oke, teman-teman mau bilang gini nih. Saya punya beberapa uang. Berarti gimana bilangnya, guys?
I have some money.
Yeah, I have
I have
money.
some money.
Yeah, I have some money. That's great. Kalau saya nggak punya beberapa uang, berarti gimana?
I didn't
don't
any
have
money.
I don't
I don't have
any
money.
money. Iya, tetap nih guys, pakai some dan
Any.
any gitu. Sama ya, bedanya di kalimat positif sama negatif sama kayak countable tadi. Gitu guys ya. Oke, aman ya teman-teman untuk yang ini penggunaan some nih kita hanya fokus ke some saja nih, baru kalimat positif dan negatif. Oke. And the next, the following one, we still have the others. That's gonna be different. This is in question. Ini bentuknya pertanyaan nih. Ini beda lagi guys. Ada kalimat positif, negatif, dan interrogative. Ini interrogative question. Nah, di kalimat interrogatif atau kalimat question, pertanyaan, teman-teman ya, kita tetap nih guys, kalau jumlahnya itu, ini guys ya, berpikir dulu nih guys ya. Nah, oke. We use a dan an, kita tetap menggunakan yang namanya a dan an, any juga nih guys, how many with countable nouns, guys ya. Kita tetap menggunakan and, a dan an, ada any juga, dan how many. Ketika bendanya bisa dihitung. Countable nouns this time. Guys ya, countable nouns. Tapi punya beda cara guys. Nah, teman-teman ketika bendanya itu bisa dihitung, is there an email address to write to? Ini kita tetap menggunakan an. Jumlahnya satu guys ya. Are there any chairs? Kita tetap menggunakan any. Kalimat negatif interrogatif tetap pakai any ya, nggak boleh pakai some. Sama nih guys, kita di dalam pertanyaan kita menggunakan any dan how much. Ini beda lagi nih kalau ini guys. Any dan how much. Vicky hapus dulu nih. Intinya ini dulu guys ya, any tetap pakai any, tapi beda lagi sama how much nanti. Untuk benda yang tidak bisa dihitung gitu guys ya. Oke. Is there any sugar? Nah, itu dulu guys ya. Nah, Bro Vicky bisa simpulkan seperti ini. Samain dulu nih guys, benda yang bisa dihitung dulu nih ya. Tadi nih, kamu punya beberapa buku. Berarti gimana tadi bilangnya guys? Awal tadi?
You have
some books. Benar, bisa dihitung dulu. Ya, you have some books. Oke. Kalimat negatifnya berarti gimana? You
don't have any books.
don't have any books. Pakai any. Kalimat negatif. Kalimat interrogatif pertanyaan juga sama. Berarti gimana?
Do you have any books?
Ya, good job. Yes. Do you have any books? Kita bisa simpulkan seperti ini nih guys. Oke. Jadi bendanya bisa dihitung semua, bisa dihitung ya di sini. Oke. So tetap nih guys, kita menggunakan some ketika kalimat positif. Kalimat negatif pakai any. Kalimat interrogatif pakai any juga. Kita nggak boleh bilang do you have some books? Nggak boleh. The common mistake they always, do you have some books? Do you have some pens? No. Kalimat positif pakai some, negatif pakai any, interrogatif pakai any. Gitu guys ya. Got it ya. Sama juga ketika teman-teman membuat kalimat sama ya, tapi di sini bendanya nggak bisa dihitung. Contohnya tadi water. Saya punya beberapa air. Berarti gimana nih guys bilangnya?
I have
some
water.
Iya, some water. Kalimat positif. Kalimat negatifnya berarti gimana? Saya nggak punya beberapa air.
I
I
don't have
I don't
any
have
water.
any
I
water.
don't have
yeah
any water.
any water. Iya, sama guys. I don't have any water. In interrogative, apakah saya punya beberapa air? Artinya berarti do
Do I have
do I
any?
Do I
have
Do
have
I have
any
water?
water? Yeah, good job. Do I have any water? This is in uncountable noun. Benarnya nggak bisa dihitung nih guys ya. Kalimat positif, kalimat negatif, interrogatif apa nih guys ya? You just use that. Pakai some kalimat positif, negatif tetap pakai any. Interrogatif any ya guys ya. This one, entah itu bendanya bisa dihitung atau enggak, kita tetap menggunakan some ketika kalimat positif. Negatif, interrogatif, pertanyaannya menggunakan any. Gitu ya teman-teman ya. Oke. Nah, kita lanjut dulu guys. Kita lanjut ke how many. Nah, Bro Vicky mau notice yang ini nih guys. Kita mau bilang berapa banyak gitu guys ya. Kalau bedanya bisa dihitung, kita pakai how many. Kalau bedanya nggak bisa dihitung, kita pakai how much. Itu bedanya guys. Oke. I repeat again. Bedanya bisa dihitung. Kita mau bilang berapa banyak. Kita tanya ya, sebuah pertanyaan. Berapa banyak ya? Berapa banyak kita pakai how many. Bedanya bisa dihitung tuh. Kalau bedanya nggak bisa dihitung, kita pakai how much. Gitu guys. Alright. So for example, you wanna say how many chairs are there? Berarti apa guys artinya? Berapa?
Berapa banyak
Berapa
kursi
banyak tempat
di
duduk di
sana?
sini?
Berapa banyak kursi di sini? Gitu guys ya. How many chairs are there? Nah, chairs itu kan ini kan countable, bisa dihitung ya guys ya. Nah, ya bisa dihitung nih. Kita pakai how many. Kita nggak boleh tuh pakai how much. Dan ketika bendanya itu nggak bisa dihitung. Contohnya nih, how much orange juice is there? Berapa?
Berapa banyak jus
Berapa
Berapa
orange
banyak
di
orange
sana?
juice di sini?
Jus jeruk di sini.
Oh iya,
Di sana
Jeruk.
is there. Kita pakai ini guys. Cheers, orange juice. Orange juice nih guys ya. Ini airnya ya guys ya, bukan segelas, bukan airnya gitu. So pakai how much karena nggak bisa dihitung. Gitu guys. You got it? Ingat ya, ini untuk menanyakan yang artinya berapa banyak gitu guys. So you can say how many and how much. How many untuk benda yang bisa dihitung, countable nouns. How much pakai uncountable nouns. Gitu ya, teman-teman. Tuh. Basically like this one. So bendanya itu seperti ini. Secara grammar itu seperti ini guys. Tapi karena kita harus tahu model bahasa Inggris, it seems like I told you guys, English is more than just a word. It is about the culture, the habit, what the people. Nah, sekarang kita belajar budaya nah ini guys. Okay. So, but when we are offering of something or asking for something, we normally use some. Nah, untuk native nih guys ya. Ketika mereka itu mau pertama nih offering something apa guys? Menawarkan. Ya. Orang native ya guys ya, orang sana menawarkan sesuatu dan juga asking for something, meminta sesuatu. Dia itu menggunakan some guys. Oke. Tadi kalau kalimat pertanyaan kan kita menggunakan any ya kan guys? Ya kan tadi? Ya. Tapi kalau modelnya pertanyaan ini adalah sebuah offering something, kita itu menawarkan sesuatu ya. Kita harus menggunakan some semuanya. Ataupun meminta sesuatu, kita menggunakan some juga. Contohnya nih, do you want some chocolate?
Some chocolate.
Artinya apa guys? Apakah
kamu ingin beberapa coklat?
Beberapa coklat?
Iya. Apakah kamu
Menawarkan
mau
coklat.
beberapa coklat? Makanya ini kan kita menawarkan, ya kan guys?
Iya.
Menawarkan nih guys ya, offering. So that's why we must use some. Di sini kita wajib dan harus menggunakan some. Gitu guys. Ingat konteksnya offering. Kita nggak boleh, do you want any chocolate? Nggak boleh. Konteksnya offering, menawarkan. Lagi nih, this is the same like this. Can we have some more chairs please? Bisakah kita
mendapatkan beberapa
kursi?
Kursi tolong,
Bagus ya.
tolong bisakah?
Tolong Bisakah tolong
Tolong
bisakah
duluan.
kita mendapatkan beberapa kursi gitu guys ya.
Itu
Ini
masuk asking
konteksnya
for something.
asking. Iya, kita meminta nih guys ya. Meminta. Di sini kita pakai some juga. Oke, nggak boleh pakai any. Can we have any more chairs? No, we must use some. Karena konteksnya offering sama asking. Itu ya guys ya. Okay, this is like habitual. And also the other one, we also use some in question when we think the answer will be yes. Kita tetap menggunakan some nih guys ya. Kalau kita tanya yang kita pikir jawabannya pasti yes atau udah tahu jawabannya kalau yes gitu. Semisal nih, si Sylvie itu punya kacamata baru. Bro Vicky sok-sokan tanya ke si Sylvie. Si Sylvie, have you got some new glasses?
Yes,
Padahal
I
Bro Vicky
have.
sebenarnya sudah ya, padahal Bro Vicky sudah tahu jawabannya guys ya. Itu teman-teman harus menggunakan some di sini. Oke. Have you got some new glasses? Entah itu bisa dihitung atau enggak ya, countable or uncountable. Kalau konteksnya itu offering something, asking for something, dan juga kita udah tahu when we think the answer will be yes, ini kita pakai some. Ini adalah pengecualiannya. Is this like the habitual of the native speaker? You got it, everyone? Aman ya? Oke? Okay? Aman.
Bro,
Okay,
mau
that's good.
bertanya, bro.
Yeah, sure. Come on, Jasmine.
Kalau mau bertanya, ini kan kalau how much orange juice ini kan beberapa, tapi kalau ada beberapa gelas itu bertanya how many
How
atau how much.
many? How many?
many.
Kalau pakai
Ya,
gelasnya
karena
dihitung
bisa
itu pakai
dihitung.
how many? Gelas
Yes.
ke-1, kedua, ketiga itu how many, ya guys ya. Alright. Kalau airnya itu pakai how much. Gitu sih Jasmine ya.
How much?
Oke?
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Namanya. Oke, sure. Berapa gelas kopi yang kamu minum? So, how many
How many cup
a cup
coffee
ya? How
you
many
need?
a cup of
A cup of
coffee
coffee do you drink?
do you drink? Kita pakai how many karena a cup of coffee secangkir, kita hitung gelas per gelasnya. Itu. Oke ya. Aman teman-teman ya?
Mm.
Aman ya? Alright.
Aman.
Kita lanjut lagi nih guys. The last part. Ya, ini juga sama ya. Ini untuk tambahan habitual kebiasaan orang mereka sana. Oke. So outdoor expression of quantity. Ini native speaker, mereka itu kalau mau bilang banyak, ya guys ya, banyak itu enggak jarang pakai many, ya guys ya. They use a lot of atau lots of. Sama dua-duanya ya. Oke. Kalau pakai berarti nggak pakai s nih. A lot of atau cuma lots of gitu guys ya. Can be used with countable and uncountable noun. Boleh dipakai di benar bisa dihitung atau enggak. Contohnya nih. There are lots of apples on the trees. Artinya apa? Ada
Sini
banyak
banyak apel di pohon.
apel di pohon.
pohon. Iya. Lanjut nih. There is a lot of snow on the
Di sini
roof.
banyak salju di
Ada banyak
jalan.
salju
Ada
di
Ada
jalan.
banyak salju di
Ada
jalan.
banyak salju di
jalan.
jalan.
Kita pakai a lot of. Dua-duanya sama ya, terserah teman-teman mau pakai a lot of atau lots of, terserah ya guys ya. Boleh terserah ya. Teman-teman milih yang mana aja. Oke, gitu guys ya. Untuk bilang banyak. Nah, notice guys. We don't usually use many or much in positive sentence. We use a lot of instead. Nah, orang native mereka tuh nggak bilang many or much guys. Ingat ya, in positive sentence. In positive sentence itu mereka nggak bilang pakai many. I have many apples. I have many water. I have much water. No. Mereka menggunakan lots of guys. Atau lots of gitu. Ya, oke? Contohnya nih. They have a lot of money. Artinya apa?
Mereka mempunyai banyak uang.
Banyak uang. Mereka nggak bilang they have much money. No. They say they have a lot of money. Gitu guys ya. Itu kebiasaan orang mereka. Pakai lots of atau lots of. Di kalimat positif. Ingat ya. In positive sentence. But in negative sentence gonna be different. Jadi kan in positif ya. Positif semuanya pakai guys ya, a lot of. Positive sentence tadi menggunakan a lot of. Guys ya. Semuanya. Entah kalimatnya itu, entah bendanya itu bisa dihitung atau enggak ya. Oke. Tapi bedanya kalau di negative sentence itu beda, guys. In negative sentence, guys ya, kita menggunakan not many. Ada dua nih guys ya. Ada not many dan juga not much. Ada dua nih. Not many dipakai ketika countable nouns. Bendanya itu bisa dihitung. Many. Kalau nggak bisa dihitung pakai not much. Gitu guys. Oke? Got it ya? So you want to say this one for example. There are a lot of carrots. Itu kan kalimat positif nih. Artinya apa nih guys? There are a lot
Ada
of carrots.
banyak
Ada banyak
Ada
wortel.
ada banyak wortel. Kalimat
Tapi
negatifnya,
tidak ada
but
beberapa.
there aren't many
Tapi tidak
potatoes.
banyak kentang.
Tidak,
Tapi nggak
tidak,
banyak,
tapi
ya.
tidak ada banyak
Tidak
kentang.
ada banyak kentang. Pakainya not many. Karena kenapa? Potatoes, kentang itu bisa dihitung guys jumlahnya. Ya, so pakai not many. Countable nouns. Kalau ini guys di negatif terus nggak bisa dihitung uncountable nouns, there is lots of juice. Artinya apa? Ada banyak
Ada banyak
Jus,
jus.
tapi tidak banyak air.
is much water. Nggak banyak air gitu guys. Nah, dari sini Bro Vicky bisa simpulkan untuk lots and not many ketika kalimatnya itu positif dan bendanya bisa dihitung. Bro Vicky kasih contoh mudah aja kayak tadi. Kamu punya banyak buku. Kalimat positif berarti gimana?
You have a lot of
You
books.
have a lot of book.
You have a lot of
A
atau
lot
lots of
of
juga boleh ya, terserah.
A lot of books.
Kalimat positif. Negatifnya berarti gimana? Books bisa dihitung berarti you
You don't have
you don't have apa nih guys?
not
Not
many,
many atau much. You don't
not
have
many,
many
Not many. Not many
books
books.
ya. You don't have many books.
many
Itu guys,
books.
do-nya itu udah di sini guys. Not many
Oh, iya,
maksudnya itu
iya.
not-nya do not gitu guys ya. You do
Yeah.
not ya di situ. Jadi kita nggak perlu you don't have not many. No. Not-nya sudah di do not don't gitu guys ya. You don't have many book gitu guys ya. Alright. Kalau kalimat interrogatif tetap sama pakai many ya guys ya. Apakah kamu punya banyak buku? Berarti gimana? Do
Do you have many
you
books?
have many
Many books.
books gitu guys. Itu guys. Oke, itu kalau bendanya bisa dihitung. Kalau nggak bisa dihitung kayak tadi aja samain. Saya punya banyak air. Berarti gimana? I have
I have a lot of water.
a
A
lot
lot
of
of water.
water. Yeah, I have a lot of water. Kalimat positif. Negatifnya saya nggak punya banyak air. Berarti
I don't have
Have
I
I
don't
don't
have
many water.
much.
apa guys? Many atau much nih? You air.
Much.
Much.
I don't
Iya,
have
much
much
water.
water.
Iya, I don't have much water. Iya, karena nggak bisa dihitung pakai much. And if you want to say in this one,
Do
ini
I
guys,
have
question. Do I have
Do I have much water?
much water? Iya, do I have much water? Gitu guys. Bisa simpulkan seperti ini ya kesimpulannya untuk a lot of and much ini. Jadi ketika kalimatnya atau bendanya itu bisa dihitung, nah, teman-teman pakai a lot of, gitu guys ya. Kalimat yang bendanya nggak bisa dihitung juga sama, pakai a lot of atau lots of sama aja. Tapi beda lagi guys ketika di situ kalimatnya negatif dan interrogatif. Kalau benda bisa dihitung pakai many, kalau nggak bisa dihitung pakai much. Gitu guys. You got it everyone? Bisa ya teman-teman?
Yes, I got it.
Alright, okay, so this is our topic about countable and uncountable nouns overall guys ya. Part 1, part 1 nih guys ya. Udah semua bisa ya? Okay, now I think that's gonna be enough for this everyone. And then let's, I have several questions, okay, and try to answer it. Coba di guess, what about this guys? Nomor 1 nih, we didn't have, jawabannya apa nih?
We didn't have any
Didn't have
problem.
any. Karena kenapa pakai any? Kalimatnya nih
Negative.
negatif. Iya, artinya beberapa pakai any. Number 2. Do you want blah 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 chocolate?
Do
You want some chocolate? Some.
Iya, some. Kenapa pakai some, guys?
Karena
Karena di sini
menawarkan.
beberapa
kita
ini.
offering, menawarkan. Do you want some chocolate? Menawarkan. Number 2, whole blah 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 people.
How many people?
How many
Jadi
people?
itu pakai many. How many people have sent you
people have sent you an email?
an email? Pakai
An.
an. Karena vokal. An email. I need blah 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 information about
I need some information.
I need
Yeah.
some
I
information
need
about
some-
train times.
Yeah, some information. Okay, beberapa information. And then we have got blah blah blah.
We have got
A lot of. Udah ada
Hello.
E-nya.
lot of.
A lot
lot
of
of.
luggage. Iya. There isn't blah 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 space.
There isn't
Any.
any space in the car.
Yeah. There isn't any. Beberapa ya. Oke, beberapa space in the car. Oke. And the next one, I've bought blah blah blah.
Some
Some have
shoes.
got some news.
I didn't get any
Some
shirts.
shoes.
Some shoes,
Some
beberapa. But I didn't get
Get
Any shirt.
any. Negatif ya, any
Any
shirt. Iya. And the last is there is never.
never
There is
some
never
petrol.
A lot.
a lot of petrol.
Kalimatnya negatif, kalimatnya guys. Ini itu kalimatnya
never.
positif cuma bermakna negatif. Berarti
There's never
Berarti
any
There is
petrol.
never
Any
any
petrol.
petrol.
Much. Oh ya, much.
much. Iya, kita pakai much.
Tadi itu.
There is never much. Artinya banyak ya. Kalau any kan beberapa artinya guys. Any
Iya.
itu beberapa. Much banyak. Tidak ada, tidak pernah ada banyak petrol ya guys ya. After some uses the car. Much gitu guys. Oke, kenapa pakai much? Karena di sini konteksnya negatif. Never itu dari kata no ever, not ever gitu guys ya. Oke, got it everyone? Bisa ya teman-teman? Okay guys, I think that's gonna be enough for days, and then it's time for you to practice and breakout room. Don't worry, I have more time. 2 more is on the weekend, so you can just practice a long time. And I have a question that you can use it. That's about this. Sama ya tentang topiknya hari ini juga guys. So you can discuss about how much water do you drink in a day, guys? What kinds of food? What kinds of food do you eat
Kind of food
regularly?
you eat
Yeah.
regularly.
What did you order last time you went to restaurants? Terakhir kali ke restoran pesan apa nih guys? And do you eat any special food on New Year's Day? If so, what do you eat? And what are some of your favorite types of vegetables? And the other question that you can use. Okay, everyone, just use the
Okay.
topic that you can use it for discussion and breakout room. How many people here? I just want to
Just
make it 4.
20.
Ya, itu 5 seperti biasa guys ya. Oke, kalau
Oh,
what about
makin
5?
dikit sih, bro.
That's okay guys. Hari ini hari Paskah ya guys ya. Jadi banyak yang
Oh,
ibadah.
iya.
Alright, kemarin sama hari ini nih banyak ibadah. Guys. Oke guys, iya. So guys, teman-teman nanti ada yang 3 orang ya. Oke. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go everyone. Good. Alright guys, so you guys back to here. Welcome back to the main room, and thank you so much for practicing today. That was nice conversation you talk about. And I would like to ask one of you guys. And what a moment. Anyone wants to do the 1-minute challenge? Siapa yang mau nih guys? Anyone? No one? So I would like to ask, what about
Bro,
this
Anggoro.
is Bro Anggoro. Okay, Bro Anggoro. Bro Anggoro. Come on, Bro Anggoro. Bro Anggoro, it's your time. All right, it's your time, Bro Anggoro. Okay, just tell us your discussion about your breakout room.
Why
Are you
me,
ready, bro?
bro?
Yes?
Why
Yes.
me?
I think you have a good conversation you talk about with your
No,
partners.
we just only talking like and dislike food, like jengkol, pete.
That's okay. Just tell it about that. That's never mind. Come on. Bro Anggoro. 1, 2, 3, go. Time is yours.
Yes,
food.
our breakout room, I have three participants, which is Nunik and Sis Ajang and me. We talking about the food, about the special food, about the favorite of vegetable, and about uh unhealthy food, and we talking about what is this dislike food like a pate, jengkol. I don't like it, but sis Ajang is very like it, the pet jengkol.
Gue gak kartu
She
tuh.
said because she said the jengkol is very good taste, but I don't like it because the smell is not good. And what else? And we talking about the MSG food, the unhealthy food like more MSG.
All right,
Ah,
great. Well done. Thank you so much, bro. You are so great. So you have just talk about your discussion with your friends, and that's about the food, right? Good job, bro. Angelo. Thank you so much. Guys, I just want to highlight here, and overall, guys, we have such a good conversation today, and that's pokoknya kalau kita membahas makan itu pasti seru, guys ya. Ini ada one. Pasti semua ngomong, guys ya. That's really great. That's really good topic. Okay, and I think, guys, do you feel hungry?
No,
Iya,
not at all.
no.
yes, but we
Ah,
talking
still
about food.
full.
Exciting.
Oh my god, guys. So you can have it after this, guys. That's okay. Okay. So well, guys. Anyway, I don't know how like teman-teman pasti tadi banyak yang ngomong ini nih, guys. Kampung, ayam kampung, guys. What is ayam kampung?
Yeah.
Local
Village chicken.
Sumpah.
What?
Chicken village.
Chicken village? Oh my god, guys. Okay,
I don't
guys.
know.
Yeah, in English, guys, you can say this, everyone. You can say free range chicken.
free wing.
Yeah. Free range.
Free
Free
range.
range. Yeah, free range chicken. Nah, that's
Free
right.
range. Oh, free
Yeah.
range.
Bebas.
Or
Free
yeah, or
range
maybe
chicken.
yeah, free range chicken is itu nama sebutannya, julukannya. Or maybe you can say local chicken, but it is better you say free range chickens. If you want to say itu benar-benar ayam kampung ya, guys ya. Okay, alright.
Free range
Or
chicken. How
maybe
about original chicken?
original chicken yang lain berarti nggak original.
Disuntik yang lain, bro.
Oh
Disuntik.
iya, alright.
Yeah, not
No,
original.
no, guys,
Because put
guys.
some
chicken.
apa
Yeah.
namanya?
Guys, you can the common use as a native, they say free range chicken. Itu yang dari perkampungan. Or maybe another word, you can say local chicken, native chicken, or country chicken. Juga boleh seperti itu ya. Local chicken, native chicken, country chicken. But the common use, they always say free range chicken. Ayam kampung. Okay. Ayam kampung ya, guys ya. This is not ayam kampus. Ayam kampung. Alright.
Free country
God.
chicken.
Oh my
Kampus
god.
apa itu?
Bukan siapa
Hey,
tuh yang
what is that,
kampus?
guys? No. Don't
Like
talk
a
about that.
country music.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, I think that's gonna be enough for that, everyone. Yeah, and overall, you guys, you are so good, and just keep it up, everyone. Okay, and by the way, guys, for tomorrow we got a holiday, right? And we will meet again next week on Monday. And for you guys, if you want to still practicing a lot, you can just join our Discord. Maybe if you like it over there, okay? That is everyone, yeah. Okay, guys, last time, yeah, we got a holiday tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday, right? Yeah, we have a class Monday until Friday. Yeah, like usual. Guys, do you have a questions? Nope. Okay,
No.
great. No
Nope.
questions so far. I think that's gonna be enough, guys. And the word of the day, kata-kata hari ini. I would like to ask Bro Abrar. Bro Abrar sudah lama nggak kasih kata-kata ini nih. Oke, Bro Abrar. Bro
Ya,
Abrar,
Orang
come on, Bro
lama.
Abrar. Orang lama nih, guys ya. Alright. Bro Abrar, orang
Lama
lama,
baru
guys ya.
datang.
Lama baru datang. Oke, Bro Abrar, are you ready?
yeah, I'm
1,
ready.
2, 3,
Oh,
go.
opening drama
Kata-kata
Bro
hari
Abrar
ini,
kok.
Bro Abrar.
Dede itu.
Live once, think twice.
Wow.
Live once,
Weh,
think
berat.
twice. Yeah, that's great. Guys. Live once, think twice. Yeah, that's really good word. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Bro Abrar. So, guys, and happy weekend, happy family time, happy holiday, guys. We'll meet again next week on Monday, yeah? And the last I say, speaking partner.
We
We
are the
best
best
partner.
What's password, guys?
Keep
Smile.
smile.
Everyone, see you next week. Happy
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
See you.
Good night. Have a nice
Bye.
dream.